invertebrates classified in two types, with joint legs. Second one is without legs. Again with joint legs, again divided into two types, with three pairs of legs. Then second one is with more than three pairs of legs. Then with three pairs of legs, example ant, cockroach, ladybug. Then second one with more than three pairs of legs, example scorpion, spider, millipede. Then without legs is again divided into two types, worm like, example earthworm, leech. Second one not worm like, then flukeworm and tapeworm. Aristotle was a great philosopher and thinker who lived about 2400 years ago. Aristotle came up with the following grouping system that are used for almost 200 years after his death. He classified all organisms into either animals or plants. Then he classified into those with blood and those without blood. Then the animals are classified into three groups based on their method of movements: walkers, flyers, or swimmers. Classifications. The method of arranging the organism into groups is called classification. When we classify things, we put them into groups based on their characteristics. How do we classify things? That means the method of arranging the organism into groups is called classification. When we classify things, we put them into groups based on their characteristics. Then such as similarities and differences, identification, observation and grouping, which results in classifications. The need for classification. Classification is needed to identify an organism correctly. Second one is it helps to know the origin and evolution of an organism, to establish the relationship among different organisms. Fourth one, it provides the information about linking things in different geographical regions. Then last one is it helps to understanding how complex organisms must have evolved from simpler ones. The system of arranging taxonomic categories of descending order based on the relationship with other group of organisms is called hierarchy categories. This system was introduced by Linnaeus and is called Linnaean hierarchy. There are 7 main categories of hierarchies, namely kingdom, phylum. First one kingdom, second one phylum, third one is class, fourth one is order, and fifth one is family, sixth one is genus, then last one is species. Species is the basic unit of classifications. Then 5 kingdom of classifications. 5 kingdom of classification. The 5 kingdom classification was proposed by R.H. Whittaker in 1969. 5 kingdoms were formed on the basis of characteristics such as cell structure, mode of nutrition, source of nutrition, and body organization. The first one is kingdom Monera, example bacteria. All prokaryotes belong to the kingdom Monera, which do not possess true nucleus. Cells or prokaryotes do not have a nuclear membrane and any membrane bound organelles. Most of the bacteria are heterotrophic. It not producing the own food production, but some are autotroph. They are produced own food. Bacteria and blue-green algae are example for Monera. The second one is kingdom Protista. The kingdom Protista includes unicellular and a few simple multicellular eukaryotes. They are two main group of protists. The plant-like protists are photosynthetic or commonly called algae. Algae include unicellular or multicellulars. Animals like protists are often called protozoans. They include amoeba and paramecium. Then third one is kingdom fungi. Fungi are eukaryotic and mostly are multicellular. They secrete enzymes to digest the food and absorb the food after digest by the enzymes. Fungi saprophytes as decomposers or as parasites. Then next one is kingdom Plantae. Then Plantae are multicellular eukaryotes that carry out photosynthesis, reserve food materials and starch and lipids in the in the form of oil or fat. Plants have cell wall and specialized functions such as photosynthesis, transport of materials and support. Kingdom Plantae include ferns, corn, bearing plants and flowering plants. The next one is Kingdom of Animalia. Animalia are multicellular, eukaryotic and heterotrophic animals. Cells have no cell wall. Most members of the animal kingdom can move from place to place. Example, invertebrates like sponges, hydra, flatworms, roundworms, insects, snails, starfishes. Vertebrates like fish, amphibians, reptiles, bats and mammals including human beings belong to the kingdom of Animalia. Then, okay.